Hello.
Where? Bella.
This is Jumbo Africa, myself, TK, DJ Munya in the building, and MsTinTin. And we are taking NgomaXD to the world. Now, I know we are going to be having fun. We've been talking about different things, but there is something of concern, and we should not forget some of the people that are less fortunate than us.
It's true. I know, like I said before, Kuti, as families, we're going through so much, and right now we're getting into that zone of you're only caring about yours and yours. And I can understand that. But you guys remember last year in Amazimzim, I think it was around the second week of March, Cyclone Tonderai.
Yeah, I remember that.
And there was such big hoo-ha, and people lost everything. I can only imagine the magnitude. I remember going there. It was only for one day. I managed to go for one day, but I remember a mom, and as a fellow mom, I was talking to a mom, and she was like, spoon, they lost everything. And now time has gone, and such is life when things happen. To Kanganwa, it becomes a big event at some point, and then it sort of fizzles away. But Pangwainoe, I just wanted to say, please, at this time, just as your own personal social responsibility, if you've got nothing else you're giving to, let's find a way, please, that we can begin not to forget the community in the Eastern Highlands that was hit by Tonderai. And I think as NgomaXD, we've got to come up with something, maybe suggestions from people out there as well on how best. Right. I know different provinces, and my provinces are doing collections and stuff.
Yeah, my first suggestion is a challenge, but before I present the challenge, I have to ask a question. Do you think that every Zimbabwean should have a registered business? It sounds like a silly question, but do you think every Zimbabwean should?
Especially if you want to go into business,
I think if you're going to go into business, then obviously legitimize it, isn't it?
Why I'm asking that is because there's some people that feel like they were not born to lead, but to actually serve. So when you actually give them an idea of running a business, it vexes them because they feel like they have to be serving somebody else.
Why would you be giving them the idea? Why can't you run with your own idea?
Because that's exactly part of the problem right there. Social responsibility right there. Right, that thing right there.
You've got a challenge that you wanted to present.
Yeah. Well, you can't leave your brother.
Right.
Yeah, the structure and
I
order.
beg to differ.
Right, good.
I beg to differ.
Where do you get your nose from?
Because the TK can tell you now, we come from a very well-off family. Shout out to Chief Nyamko, man. He done built a legacy for the family. For
Gucci gang.
But Dad always raised us. Chisekuru, there's always raised us. So
gotta get your own.
You gotta get your own, man. Right. I'm not here to be... Man, get your own. Get your own.
These are a lot of other issues that we are obviously going to talk about. Because that's another mentorship angle and a lot of mentorship that is lacking from most of the institutions and homes. So my challenge is a foundation. If we're going to talk about it, TK.
Hello.
Where? Bella.
One time. You don't even know what it feel like, baby. When you're sitting tight, don't go. Please stay here tonight. Let me hold you down, cause it feel right, baby. Why you so shy? Don't go. Baby, don't leave me tonight. Ain't nobody else but my baby. I send you out the door. Wakandida ukandibodida door. Uno di bata says I eat a condom. Cloud nine, I'm on top of the world. Wakaneta vese toba jira bones. Let me be the one and you can be the boss. One time, let me love you. Long time, let me love you. Ain't going nowhere. My mana. Emma to be gaza, my mana. My mana. Abana kwam china, my mana. My mana. Emma to be gaza, my mana. My mana. Abana kwam china, 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 my mana. my mana. Would you let me be your man, baby? Would you let me light your candle, baby? Stay down, stay down, stay down. And baby, let me handle you. So they can keep talking, they can say what they like. I don't worry cause everything's gonna be alright. Mama baby esendiwe alright. Wakajida ukandibulira alright. Unonibata sezaire kondora. Cloud nine, I'm on top of the world. Wakaneta vese tobajira alright. Let me be the one and you can be the alright. One time let me love you, long time let me love you. You ain't going nowhere. Ah, my mana. Am I the biggest size of my mana? Ah, my mana. Apana kwa mchainda my mana. Ah, my mana. Am I the biggest size of my mana? Ah, my mana. Apana kwa mchainda 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 my mana.
Hello.
Where? Bella.
Mom is the manager, so she's the manager.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's
I
good
remember when
people.
we met Tinashe back in the days and her mom was, I think there was a show that was happening at that time, her mom was seemingly doing management. I think that's a good thing though, when
Right.
Usher had it and he ran a good race with his mom as manager.
Absolutely. Hey,
Yeah.
it's
Sikanini wana
COVID-19.
wangu ndugu wa manager.
COVID-19 season, lockdown and stuff, and we've been taught new terms and new things. Social distancing is the buzzword.
And I really, I kuma shops kwedu, yeah, and I live up in the leafy suburbs, in the burbs. Hey, holla, everybody.
Kuma leaves.
Yeah, kuma leaves.
What
Listen,
type of leaves?
tunaenda kuma shops. But firstly, like in our house, we have a rule. Only one person, since we did the shutdown, the lockdown, only one person is allowed, not shutdown, sorry, the lockdown is allowed to actually
What's
go
the
out.
difference?
Shutdown, complete, and done for. Lockdown is control. Right now we.
I think shutdown is political and lockdown is
You're
self-preservation.
such a Zimbabwean.
Yeah, shut
You hear
it down.
shutdown,
shut it
wakufunga
down.
Dead,
last
yeah,
push.
Shut it down.
It's been killed.
Anyway,
But my
it's-
point is though, and to try and help, because a lot of people say, for example, vana vanogara vakawanda in the homes, like for example, let's say you have 6-7 people and you've got the kids, maybe go very poor, and then the husband, the wife, or whatever it is, a lot of people, yeah. You send different people to the shops.
So today it's somebody who goes tomorrow.
As a
and
natural
somebody-
thing in life, as a natural thing, you go.
We all just go to the shops.
Do you all go together?
Yeah, we all go
You take
together.
the kids to the store.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
go. Only one person goes in.
Into the store.
Yeah, into
so
the
in other
store.
words, what I'm saying here, and we're gonna name motaga.
Uh-huh.
It's just tukufamba.
It's in the family food, but we leave the house with the list. Your list and then to my shop
Okay,
stays.
All
sure.
right, what's the point?
My point here is saying, we get to the shops, Sanditika. Turugumira outside, those that are being wary of it with the distance, the 1 meter, 2 meter, Sanditika. Then Warukupins are 20 people at a time. Per 20 pi, everybody's huddled in together.
She's ridiculous.
It doesn't make sense. Then Trugo test my temperatures that you can go into the shop, so they have the temperature testing. I've just tested yours. You're okay. Keep safe. And then they're checking, but we're once again huddled together. Likewise, we're looking in the press, and you see when we say they're being arrested.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Okay.
Breaking the law.
But listen, yes, they're breaking the law, Handitika. They are being huddled into
Again,
one
by the law.
by the law
Aye,
into
allegedly.
one vehicle that then goes to cells into one cell. So, but social distancing.
yeah, it defies the
we're
purpose.
how can we make it work to actually work?
At the same time, you're just doing the same thing that they were doing anyway. There was no distance.
That's my point. So how can we make it work to make it work?
Maybe we need to do a song, a social distance sort of.
And what will be in the song is my point. Guys, my point is social distancing. Actually, we can then say people aren't listening, but it's because it's not making sense. How can we make it practical? How can we make social distancing practical, especially here in Amazimzim? That's my question.
That's a great question. When we come back as well, we're going to be talking about the fact that, they actually release prisoners and they are arresting people. I don't know whether there's some going in, some are going out, but a whole lot of things happening.
It's the wrong time to be releasing prisoners, if you ask me.
What to do, man? That's what's going on. On my station, your station.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay, anyway, right
it's
here.
Your station, though.
On Jumbo XD. Man, I'm trying to I was going to play that song by Ishan called Kure for social distancing. I think that's a very appropriate song. Oh, DJ Munya is going to help us out. I think, there we go. Thank you. What would you do without DJ Munya?
No, Pastor Agero.
And his ways, a man who's given up all he was meant to be, just to make the world around him feel important. Simba mukaka usarunga mwana, cheukira nzira ya wafamba uchakuona kachana, 'cause it's gonna be a long way. Still I gotta make it someday. Talk about change, the way from nothing to something, I'm headed to the top. Yeah. Kwatinenda kure, kwatinova kure, zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure. Kwatinenda kure, kwatinova kure, zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure.
Coming from, all I know I'm coming home. So I guess apana chekuchka pa birthday and the present chete ndo nane future. I'm tryna look nzira yacho iri blurry. Zvimwe nchibaba isa bye bye ndine bhaibheri. Zvimwe zvandosangana nazvo imi zviri scary. Tenge titori pa tight, funza Gary. I work so hard, I'm grinding sha. Angambo shinirwe ini ndiri shining star. Vadzimu vangu woye imi muri kupko. Kana ndikarasika ndadzoka kunge zupko. Chero vakadyarana handimbochushwa. Ndiri mbeu isina kudyarwa ndinenge mahuswa. I keep grinding kusvika zvabhadhara. Patience pace ndakazviona kuchipatara.
Kwatinova kure, zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure. Kwatinoenda kure, kwatinova kure, zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Never lose your hope, no. Stay in your lane. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Never lose your hope, no. Stay in your lane.
Zvandenge ndiri musango, kuzvita king, nditori mujango. We all got ghosts but kurowa mabango. Uri munyama chete, kunge gango.
Kwatinoenda kure, kwatinova kure. Zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure. Kwatinoenda kure, kwatinova kure. Zvakaitika shure, zvakasara kure. Kure, 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 kure,
Hello.
Where? Tonderai.
So, I mean, tingatara kuti kure kure as in an affection and love and where I've come from. But right now we need to stay kure social distancing. And I did say before, I did say, how best can we make social distancing practical in Zimbabwe? Okay. And datara nyayema shops. Yeah, that the fact that he's outside in the queue, we can be the whole 1 meter, 1 meter. And then when it's time to go in, we huddle up again. This is what I'm suggesting then. Please, can then my shop people, whoever, especially the one who takes the temperature, whatever it is, maintain that distance. I know for you to think, by the time I walk number 20, you have to walk, my guy. You just have to go and do it. But don't call people to huddle.
So the shops should be really taking control of this and managing it properly. They're not doing that at the moment.
Absolutely, because it defeats the purpose. Thank you very much, shops, for going in and they're sanitizing our hands for us. Yeah, there's someone that's there.
Do you think maybe they lack understanding of the dynamics of social distancing and the implications there?
Maybe take some vernacular.
All right.
Because it makes sense to bring in 10 people that are going to be shopping 10 different
in
aisles.
a supermarket.
Yeah, supermarket, 10 different aisles. But the same people that are outside that don't have masks and gloves, and so I
but don't sanitizer, don't forget. Well, and Kuma shops where this to start having.
But still, even if you have sanitized, you're still risking. You're still the risk of the outbreak
of airborne people coughing.
It's still
because sanitization is your hands and sterilizing your hands. But don't forget that the main things that COVID-19 or coronavirus, the way people are contracting it is by breathing it in your mouth, in your nose, and also your eyes in those areas. So masks should also be going on. But I understand your point, because this is the thing. If you're social distancing outside and you all just go when you're inside.
I don't want to lie. I tried day 1, day 2, but people selling them now at $3 in Zimbabwe. Why are we like that, Zimbabweans? When things are so hard, we make it hard even more on each other. How can you be selling a mask for $2? I mean, come on. So do you know what I do now?
What if it's branded?
Yeah. If I've got a hairband, whatever it is, then I tie and because I can't afford it. I cannot afford to be buying masks at $2.
I think that's exactly what we need to be doing. We need to be in a place where we're actually creating our own solutions. Guys, go online, Google how to make those masks. Munya, you've actually got a printer. Maybe we should print something.
Yeah,
nice
I've got a printer, and I got a printer and endless notes to add on when we do talk about the business angle from the unintended repercussions of the COVID-19 outbreak.
Unintended repercussions. Jameson up in the building. This is Jumbo Africa on NgomaXD. We keep it moving, man. Shall we play some more music?
Of course.
This one I don't like, this whole remix culture.
But yes, you're doing a great job, but this social distancing, we've got to maintain it. We've got spacing. Don't call us all to the temperature as Iowa. Walk to us one by one, Tinder distance.
King Chief on the beat, yeah. Baby, this beat for you. Gary and Vicky for you.
Exclusive from Raven Records.
You gave me so much love, it fills the ocean flow. When you left me though, I couldn't swim. I hit the big rock. I felt so lost without you. The time you said walk on deep, I tell baby girl, they on nail. No, don't echo. I would hear it, Masuba yacho wafura, guwa yacho wakuna, no. Dokuda, moyo wangu watora wapunza. Take me into your broken heart. Just give me a shot, I'm not asking for a lot. Come here, let me mend it. Baby girl, let me fix it. Let me be your Shawn Mendes with a band-aid, yeah.
I can see it in your eyes when you roll it. Your eyes never lie, what's the story that you tell it?
Yeah.
I wanna put my side, but you playing. Plan B? Nah, I'm saying.
And I can tell you I love you, I know.
And other people that love you want me to love you though.
And I can tell you that I love you, girl. The time you said walk on deep, I tell Baby girl, the uneo. No, no, don't echo. I would hear the kudeo. Masuma acho wafura. Kuwa yacho wakuna. No. Dokuda, moyo wangu watora wapunza. Ruko deep ateo. Baby girl, the uneo. No, no, don't echo. I would hear the kudeo. Masuma acho wafura. Kuwa yacho wakuna. No. Dokuda, moyo wangu watora wapunza. I'm like minding more. Baby, my feelings for you. I've been hugging you for 4 minutes. Why can't I let go? Why won't you let me show my heart for you and you alone? No, 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 no. Listen, I love you, girl. Are we staying single? Are we playing riddles? You gave me your heart, I borrowed yours. Let's blame me though. What's with all the bad, babe? Have you left me though? I'm still standing in the shade next to your shadow. Are we what we were when we were standing under the tree beneath the mistletoe? No, yeah. I'm still sending texts and missed calls. All you ever did was check and ignore. Oh, Sammy said, walk deep, I tell. Baby girl, the uneo. No, no, don't echo. I would hear the kudeo. Masuma acho wafura. Kuwa yacho wakuna. No. Dokuda, moyo wangu watora wapunza. Walk deep, I tell. Baby girl, the uneo. No, no, don't echo. I would hear the kudeo. Masuma acho wafura. Kuwa yacho wakuna. No. Dokuda, moyo wangu watora wapunza. Baby girl, the uneo. I would hear the kudeo. Baby, this way for you. Gary, I'm thinking for you. I would hear the kudeo. Masuma acho wafura. Kuwa yacho wakuna.
Hello.
Where? Bella.
Booyaka, welcome back. We are Jumbo Africa, Hello Africa TK. My man's DJ Munya, MsTinTin up in the building, and we're actually talking about the different things in the season that we're in of COVID-19 and the coronavirus, and we spoke about social distancing. The next thing, guys, that I wanted to talk about was the fact that we had prisoners released. All right, and they came out when people are on a lockdown. The last report I was hearing on local station is the fact that now these guys are breaking in to get something to eat from homes because they know Mumba. Is this a wise decision and a good time for us to be releasing prisoners and still running up some on the street?
I think this was the wrong time to be releasing prisoners. And don't forget, I'm speaking here just as a layman. You know what the law parameters are. Obviously, it's time for you to get out. You get out. I can understand that. Yeah. But in the circumstances that we're in right now, I think it was the wrong time to release. Well, number one, also you're releasing somebody into a problem, because if we had just kept it as it was, because right now nditi courts sedakavarwa. Yeah, all courts are, especially for civil cases, courts are closed right now. Yep. Nothing is happening. So. Yeah, the release of prisoners right now was
wrong timing. I
think it was a dumb move. I'm sorry. I'm just saying my part is just as
so it's wrong timing and a dumb move. I would then ask the question: could my figures? Figures are no manufacturer, but they're actual figures. Prisoners that are released from prison, it's a rehabilitation facility. When they come back from rehab, are they rehabilitated or they go back to the old ways?
Good question.
Statistics.
There's that show that comes out on ZBC. I don't know if they're still showing it. I love it. It's called Another Chance. Shout out to ZBC for that one.
Nice. ZBC.
Another Chances and Points. And you really see, number one, unona progress that, or remorse, or non-remorse of people that have been in there. Some have been obviously not... They come across as if they're innocent, you know. But point actually rehab there, Another Chance really showed me kuti vari kutraya. Yes, there's the overcrowding and stuff, but what could try? But it doesn't help could try. Lisa, hapana mari, hapana chikaf, like TK said, now they're going to forced to go back into your habit or a new habit of stealing because you're trying to survive.
Yeah, 2020, I've just said accountability. We've got a lot of corporates that can actually get these programs going for rehabilitated prisoners, and they can teach them how to get into business.
And get them back into the society.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys.
It's
business. You guys.
It's a lot of work.
We're living in Zimbabwe. Let's not talk hypothetically.
Oh, it's not TD Jakes.
No, stop that now. Let's be practical people.
Oh, but these are ideas that we can consider.
Right.
There we go.
Here corporate watch out of Varama company because Manacha is kupinda. So I'm not ready to say.
What
money?
Right. That's where we come in. We are alternative thinkers, and business. There's a lot of money going around. We'll talk some more. Any company that's not doing well in this current economy, I can give you some.
That's a lot of companies.
All of the companies. I can give you a strategy, a game-changing strategy that will take your business to the next level.
I sure hope my good friend, well, I think he doesn't even know me, but I like him, that Dr. Shingumnyeza watches this one, because I think you'd like to hear what your nuggets are on that one.
I can't wait to hear what Munya's going to say as well. Because
let's hear your nuggets.
It's Jumbo Africa coming at you. Hello, Africa. How you doing? My man's DJ Munya. Take it away.
So I've been. I was asked by MsTinTin to give give you my nuggets on business.
I didn't ask you. You said that you had them.
Right.
I did not ask him. He didn't say he's got them, so he must say them.
I got a whole lot of nuggets.
Requested MsTinTin.
No.
We saw the email. You sent it last week.
So it's like going to a doctor. You've got a headache and they give you the painkillers, but then they don't trace the problem of the pain.
No doctor does that.
They don't do that.
No doctor does that.
But if the doctor can do that, he has more leverage as a medical practitioner.
If he does what? It just gives you a diagnosis of knowing where the problem came from?
When he actually gets deeper to the root of the cause problem.
Let's hear the nuggets.
Okay, so the nuggets are, my nuggets are so specific and so special.
Dr. Nugget.
Dr. Nugget. They're so specific and so special that you trace them back to the homes, community, but then the home, children. I know MsTinTin's got something that's very close to her heart. It's children. Children, the notes we're giving to the children, and then there's a lot of brainwashing that happens in. Look, I'm not attacking the schooling system.
I think every parent brainwashes their kids. It's how you raise them, isn't it? So obviously brainwash them to what you want.
Yes, exactly. And we're not there's a specific training that we're not giving them. And so I asked the question earlier. I said, do you think every Zimbabwean should actually operate and register a business? I got different answers, but that again will also show you that is one of the things that is causing the problem that we're talking about right now. It's not like we can't work or atina knowledge or resources.
No, we didn't say that. You said that people must start businesses and everybody's an entrepreneur. Capital. So you can even tell us that first point of that nugget.
Okay, so I need you to understand this. It would be very foolish of me to drop you a nugget without actually blowing up a little bit on
without showing them a picture.
The nugget, because this is business, it's money. So for somebody to part with their money, they need to get value. So when we start tracking the value chain and the system, it taps into a lot of things. So my nuggets are coming, but I need to
see.
My nuggets are here. But
people that like to prad. I'm not saying it like that to you. I'm just saying a lot of people out there want to be gurus in suggesting on mariachi. And then in the end, it's like, time.
So let me ask the question again.
Can I give a nugget?
Business. Yes.
Can I give a nugget?
Yes.
I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
For nothing.
And namari. As I sit here now and now phone.
About cash.
And cash is money.
Right.
Zero.
I just had to plug that in.
In England, right now, you all know this. If you're trying to get me on WhatsApp, it's because I don't have a phone. Because ndagatengesa a phone, boss. Just before we got into
Those are Zimbabwean guans.
Yes, ndagatengesa a phone. Because shout out to my girl, Ms. V. Wangai Marime, who is now manufacturing Vaseline crystalline, of which my baby is the brand ambassador. Shout out Alex Mupi.
You see, I love the realness.
She went to
That's
train.
the business Munya is talking about.
Right. Which is a nugget he didn't give us, so I'll give you the nugget that I know.
Okay.
One guy went to training,
Yes.
whoever trains her to make Vaseline and all that. So we're focusing now, our company, I had to join along because I saw there's money there.
Yes.
To get my baby products.
Yes.
Tagatisna Mari, capital that I'm saying.
Right.
Atina.
Good.
I sold my phone. And
Thank
not
you.
phone right now.
Thank
And not
you.
kind of phone.
Thank you.
Mario Yoga,
Thank
Mario Yoga, Ndoya Katenga my products just
Right.
before we had the lockdown.
All right.
We've been able to keep, she's been doing it all on her own, but now I've been able to add on. Tatenga, although now they've run out, but we've made quite a consignment of a Vaseline in the garage that we're making. But I had to sell my phone together. I can't wait here for Munya's nuggets and
Right.
ideas. But my corporate guys,
I have a nugget.
There we go.
I have a nugget.
I found
There
a
we
way
go.
in my system.
I have a nugget.
Furniture terror. I'm using other people's phones and
I have
you
a
know,
nugget.
a laptop and stuff.
Can
But
I
right
share
now,
with you what my nugget is?
share with us what your nugget
My
is.
nugget is very simple. You don't call it Vaseline. It's called petroleum gel.
Yes, of course. I'm a Zimbo.
But you
petroleum jelly is
Okay.
Vaseline. Toothpaste is Colgate.
comes
So
back to
sue me.
That comes back to me now. Manzwa, no money, no capital. So that's exactly what I'm saying.
That was my nugget, though. You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
It's that nugget. It's part of a manual. It's part of a manual. You have everything that you need around you. Let me just break it down. This one interesting
another
point.
nugget.
I too went to the shops just to see if I could get some emergency things. And but there was no social distancing and nobody was alerting them that is a very dangerous scenario or setup. Right next to that particular shop as well was a clinic. Sick patients, they're at a clinic and but in Muguungana and defying the order of the day, there was not one person that was actually talking or communicating with the person next to them. Now, if you are failing to tap into an opportunity like that, where you've got people or access to people and you can talk and exchange information and contacts and networks, just imagine how much more money or leverage you'll have in the market.
Infection. At this point in time, I'm not about to think of business when I'm in a QQ clinic. They want to not water, not
Right.
taura futi. And they tell you.
Magepo.
Pamsara bereke chibwera shomagatare naika tiri pano pachirongwa chinonzi Jambo Africa.
Pamuvimbikiwa ndairimba naye munazvose mai ndaizivai kuti ndiri kuzvitendeka tadza kunyarikana nepamusana pekusazvibata madhau abudaro dzimwe dzenyaya ndaitokurukura naye mufunge mai ndaizivai kuti ndatomupa mavambo kutadza kunyarikana nepamusana pekusazvibata madhau abudaro Hello.
Where? Bella.
We've got to give the props, yo. The vocals are so soothing.
Vanonzi Faith. Oh, I don't know. The name is not written there, but it's of it's an Alec Machesuma Daukava. I don't know.
But whose vocal is that? Who's the girl singing? Does it say?
So the
Faith M.
Faith M. Well,
Yeah.
shout out to you, girl. Beautiful vocals.
Beautiful vocals.
TK, do you remember a while ago though? You
I'm
said
sorry. Number I won't change the ejector.
That sounds like uncle. That uncle chat.
Anyway, she's on a roll. She's got a point.
I'm sorry. Tanditikusivise kuti chikafu hatishati chakutanga kupiwa vanhu saka tokumbira mugare pasi. Ini ndini baba mukuru panapa. Hapana chikafu chinopiwa tisina kuti vanhu vapiwe chikafu. Pamusoro.
Yeah.
Oh my day.
I'm disrupting. There's a routine. I saw her. She's getting into a thing. But I don't break a down point. But she don't go or something. Like I had to just. Sorry. I'm sorry. So you asked about this girl. And you said
Faith,
beautiful.
Faith somebody.
Faith somebody. And you said it's beautiful. So my question is.
Her vocals are beautiful. I don't know what she looks
like. Her vocals are beautiful.
Yeah.
Now.
Cross examination.
I should have been a lawyer.
Are you? Would you support and actually buy her music with that comment, the way you're feeling the music?
As I sit here, I'm so proud to say I'm one of those that actually buys. Now that I have a credit card, do not tender online, I look for apps where I buy any local music that I like.
How much is local music going for?
It depends where you're buying it from.
Okay.
It depends.
The applications.
Where do you buy from?
Different applications.
Which one do you use?
The main one I use also because there's a personal link as well. Shout out to my guy Gary Kaichigwenda, man.
Never mind.
How is it? They sign contracts. No. Everything. I know exactly how they work with the music and they submit their music. So I buy from Zim Sound. I buy from the Zim Sound app. They've got all. It doesn't matter whether you think they're the best singer or not the best singer. They give the platform for people to buy.
Nice.
But NgomaXD, man, is got to we've got to come out with that now.
Yeah.
It's in the
So
process.
that's working for yourself. It taps into that as well.
But Yeah, I buy music.
It's your
I would
Your
definitely
business.
buy her.
Okay, all right, cool. So I rudely interrupted, but then
That's okay. But who said this? This is a quiz for you, TK, and anybody else who knows who said these words.
It wasn't me.
It was you. It was actually through you.
All right.
But who told you these words?
All right, cool. Go for it.
The question is, what you gonna do with what you got?
Eish.
What you gonna do with what you got?
Yeah.
We're talking about business before, and soon you'll be buying crystalline Vaseline.
Hey, that
Shout
was
out.
my pastor, Pastor Tom.
Shout out to Pastor Tom, man. That was my point.
What do you do?
Point panyaye business right now. You know, even why, to me he's a mentor. He doesn't even know me, but to me he's a mentor online.
Yeah.
Dr. Shingum they made it very clear. Kuti, right now, a lot of businesses have shut down and will never open again. But it is within this time that you can still, disrupt and innovate. He once said. Again,
So
which is what we did here. I sat there and I did that. Now on the Vura YouTube channel yangu, hashtag Mommy
done,
Diaries.
Tintin.
Well done, big up.
Okay,
Well done, Miss
plug
Tin.
in myself. You've got to please subscribe. I'm a full-time mom now. Everything else is there, yes, but my life has actually begun at 40 with the 2 kids. So I document what happens in my life with my kids and how best I'm managing in the Zimbabwe environment. So it's MsTinTin, Katsande, and hashtag Mommy Diaries ZW.
And that question again, what are you going to do with what you got?
And I did that. I sold my phone and I started my business. So the point is, stop waiting for my nuggets, Anna Munya, my nuggets, Anna Dr. So whatever it is, and work with what you've got. What you going to do? Find a plan. Fak was agreeing. Another one, boss. Tell him.
I'm going to drop the mic in a little bit. I'm going to add on to that. Now, the problem, which is also part of the manual, is that people have got something and they actually don't know that they've got that thing.
The asset.
So that's where Nyango gets even more interesting. So anyway, you can use what you got, but what do you have? It's right there. You've got the resources, but you can't see them.
Yeah, I like it. All right, cool. Hey, we're keeping it moving on Jumbo. Hello, Africa, NgomaXD. We up in the building.
Our handles, one more time, one more again. Our handles, because people are going to want to follow
on all
now.
platform, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's at NgomaXD. Get with us on
How
there.
do we spell Ngoma?
N-G, Oro, M-A-X, and a D.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Where? Tonderai.
You know, a lot of jokes going on during the lockdown, and someone actually sent something to me at one time. And because look around, it's just crazy, man.
So you know what though? Then that shows Kuti right now during lockdown. It's a time in our relationships to either mend or break, isn't it? It's really pushing a lot of relationships to the max, and unfortunately for some, the pressure's a lot, and you get more abusive. So please, we got to be careful how we're speaking to each other, because to be confined with the same person and no breathing out there, it gets hectic. So
what kind of people do you all marry, man?
Yeah, thank you very much. That's what I wanted to ask. You know,
I'm happy
with the
to be
families.
I'm so happy.
you're
to
blessed
be
like
stuck
that though,
with you.
TK.
Emma.
Yeah, Emma, shout out to Rorong DHIH.
But okay, the real question though is on a lockdown. So far, some of the stats that we're getting are very scary. They actually say domestic violence has gone up exponentially. There's a lot of cases being reported worldwide because people can't put up with each other, at least for not more than 21 days, whatever your situation or your area is facing. Number two, also the fact that now the phone is in the home 24/7, and some of those calls that normally come out when you're out are coming in when you're in. Yes, director is agreeing. That's a guan.
Those are
what
triggers.
are you doing
Those
about that? Are you now
those are
sharing?
triggers.
What do people do? What's your phone policy around your home? Munya, let's go around with you.
Right. I will make reference to that manual, the blueprint. Men have been miseducated. Mazimba Zimbo, she say Mazimba Zimba is a cool way of, but men have been miseducated. And the women are reacting to the miseducated men. This is something that we're going to talk about.
I'm sorry. Daitakango daira muvunzo pamsore muvunzo wavunzwa Munya ndewe kuti. What is your policy?
My policy.
Munya is really good at diverting. He's really good at What is your policy, Munya, in your home?
Okay. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm sorry. I always try and use the moment to pack in extras, but sorry. I believe that phone password Yamama Niyam Dara should be accessible to both of them. The accounts that they share on social media.
So this is couples. They should be transparent with the phones.
Couples need to be transparent.
Share passwords.
It doesn't make any sense.
So what are you doing in your home? Final question.
My home is it's a lot of love and a lot of sharing of passwords.
You stop it. All right, guys. When we come back, I want to talk about this water challenge that has been going on about when God made men. I wonder why ladies are so cruel. I wonder why us as Zimbabweans are just cruel to each other with that whole PhD putting down syndrome. So we're coming back. I'm going to do my own version when God made a Zimbabwean man.
Hello.
Where?
Tonderai.
Tonderai.